music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
iHeartRadio. By the Virginia Department of Health.
Winner for Best Eye Care.
Okay, welcome back to Rick's Radio Conversions. Today we have a 1973 Chevy Camaro Z28 car from our friend Joe in Pennsylvania. And Joe, we appreciate your business. So this radio was AM/FM with fader, and now it's been converted to AM/FM, Aux Input, USB, Bluetooth, and High Definition. And then along with keeping the factory fader working, and also we have the virtual balance on the tone control. And so sometimes some of these radios, I ask certain questions about things. So Joe wanted to have this the indicator light come on with the radio switch, but when I told him that there was a provision when you hook the factory connector up, when you turn the lights on, the indicator bulb comes on. So he wanted that. You really can't see it in this video. I mean, our lights are turned out and this thing is still pretty bright, but you can kind of see up in here, and then when I turn the power off to the lights, it goes out. I guess it does do pretty good. Yeah, there you go. All right, so there it is. So we'll leave that on so we can see. So this is FM. And in our new shop, it's so great that we've got an antenna that picks up just about all the high definition stations in our area. And I want to say you go to HD, I think it's hdradio.com. I think it's hdradio.com, and it'll type in your zip code, and I'll tell you the stations in your area. So we stay down here on the classical for when we talk, just so we don't have any copyright hits, but typically we always do. So right now we are in FM, and we're actually in high definition, believe it or not. We never got this station in HD, but like I say, in the new shop we do. Joe, you're going to get this little tiny itty bitty box here, and literally it's just a 3.5 millimeter aux jack, basically, with an LED on the top here. The LED is required for HD, and I'll kind of show you what I mean here in a minute. And there's no real place to put the LED in the radio, and honestly I really don't like drilling the holes and stuff like that. You can take some Velcro or something like that and stick it in the console, under the dashboard somewhere. And honestly, you don't really need to look at it, except that when we lock onto an HD station, and once you kind of get them locked in, you really don't need to have it visibly out. I'll show you what I mean here. So we're in HD right now, so we're going to kind of go off. So yellow is FM, and as you can see, that's yellow there. The LED. And when we get to an HD radio station, we went from yellow to what they call aqua, green-ish. There is another green, actually, I'll show you here in a minute, but they call that the aqua color. But that's how you know you have good lock on. And here we'll do it again. So in this radio station actually is very static, has a lot of static. That's proper English, I think. The minute the HD locks on, you can kind of hear the lash crackle once it locks on. And this station actually has three different HD stations. So we're going to go to this is the first one. If you want to go to the second one, you go 3 times to the right on your tone control.
HD2.
That's HD2. And then 3 more times.
HD3.
Music full of hope.
And then if you wanted to know what station you were on, you're going to get a push button
whenever you need it.
and you can press that once.
WHRO FM 90.3 HD3. Welcome.
Or you can grab your volume control
Those two
3
words
times
can
12 to
change
2.
everything. Hey,
WHRO FM 90.3 HD3.
45
Push button not required.
Joseph
It
was
does make
talking
life
to
a
his
little bit
brothers
easier,
and reassuring them
especially with
that
all
he
of the
was
features.
not angry with them for
And then
selling
we'll go
him
back
into
to
slavery. Joseph realized that God had a
HD1.
and you can switch, I believe. I want to say it's twice. Let's see.
HD2.
Yeah. Press the push button twice and not use your toner.
HD3.
lost the battle. It's hard to believe that
HD1.
Back to the classical. And then as you scroll across, we're just going to go this real slow.
Thank you.
I'm a positive vibes. If you want to join the show, why are you happy?
As
Why are
you
you
can see, we're
smiling?
going
Hit me
from
on the
yellow
ground,
to
get you on the
aqua.
radio at Mike.
Tell me how you feel, mama. Tell me what you see. A certified.
And now this is on HD2.
HD1.
Our morning show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wake up with
So
the
I was on
Top
HD2
Morning Show
earlier.
with your
And
chance to
then
win.
we'll just keep on doing that. So as you can see, HD is pretty neat that, you know,
HD1.
so this is not my genre of music as we're listening to right here, but
HD2.
this is. So, you know, it opens up your music spectrum quite a bit. That's why I kind of like the HD a lot.
Will be poured out like.
Are you ready?
Now, some radio stations,
HD2.
It's a no-brainer because my wife likes to jet.
HD1.
we have one radio station.
Be able on.
It's this one here.
HD1.
Yeah, I think this is 99.
NOR FM 98.7 HD1.
Yeah, they only have one HD station, but it's nice though. It comes in nice and clear, no static, of course. Let's keep on going up the dial here. And your presets work as they did before. You saw at the beginning of the video. You know, when you go to the station, it initially will be an analog. And once it detects, it will go to the HD channel. Once you go to an HD channel, like I think this is 2. Let's see.
HD3.
Oh, HD3. Oh no, I did the wrong thing.
HD1.
Well, once again, I may not listen to this kind of music, but
HD2.
I think this is iHeartRadio.
WNOV FM 107.7 HD2.
Classic rock and great singer-songwriters from the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
I think this
The iHeartRadio Cafe.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool, right? At least I think it is anyway. And then, you know, we can kind of go back here. This is a normal analog station. We're yellow here. Analog locking into HD, and there we go. And then we also have a scan feature. So typically I go down to the end of the dial, especially if you're somewhere where you don't really know where you're at, right? And then you press your push button 4 times.
Scanning for stations.
So now we're scanning digitally across the dial.
caret at the end, and he looks at the camera and goes, "What's up, dog?"
We'll go for
And
one
that's how I
more,
want to
maybe.
fight back. I want to have the last laugh, the last word, and the last.
So if you want an meditation, you grab your tuner.
Station hold.
Ole gives it cloaking bag.
Word.
28th through February 27th, including President's Day. Eat and drink your way around the world's most beautiful.
And you just set your preset. That's what you wanted to do. So that's the FM portion there. AM. AM, you get a red LED. I don't think we're gonna get much. Now we'll do some fader. So that's front. That's rear. And we'll leave it on rear, and then what we'll do is we'll do balance. Our microphone for the camera is on the right front. So what we'll do is
Balance adjust.
we'll go over to, now we're left rear.
Balance set.
So hopefully you notice some deflection. This is as far across on the bench that we can kind of get.
Balance adjust.
Now when we do balance, you got a little kerplunk. That's null, which also your tone control also has a null as well, and that is where the balance null is at for the bass, and then the treble. Right? Let's see, we've gone over the high definition features, push buttons, scanning, fader, balance. I think we're good for the radio functions. Now we're going to go into the Aux Input, and so I'll move the camera around a little bit here. You're going to get an under dash little plug like this here. You plug an Aux Input 3.5 plug into that, and that comes with your radio. So this is just going to go and run between right and left channels, but all you're doing is just hitting play.
Sweep on the left channel. Sweep on the right channel.
Now the good thing about this is if you were to either turn off your device,
Sweep on the left channel.
disconnect it, the music stops, and in 20 seconds the radio will come back to the last radio station. You also get a green aux light there, or you can just turn it off, turn it right back on again, and there we are, right back to where we were before. So that's the aux input. We're going to go do the USB now. Same thing. You're going to get a little USB stick, and you can put some songs on it. The LED will go to cyan, I think they call it. Good thing about when you're in USB form here, you can do one of two things. You can either take your tuner and go up on the dial if you want to fast forward. You want to rewind, or you take this and go down the dial. That's our USB functions, and we're going to plug that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the Bluetooth functions. So you're going to bring up your device to Bluetooth, Actually, I think I'm already paired. Let me,
Bluetooth connected.
okay, what I'll do is I'm going to forget this device. and
Pieces
we'll-
en concert, music of French Baroque composer French
Bluetooth disconnected.
record.
Okay, so when you go to Bluetooth mode, your LED will go to blue.
Orchestra, right
I
here
don't know
on
if you can see
member-supported
that. There you go.
WHRO FM.
So what you're going to do is you're going to do one of two things. You're going to either A, take your push button and hold it down, or you're going to take your volume control and go twice 12 to 2.
Evening at 8 on this
Bluetooth ready to pair.
recorded classical
And
music.
then you just find the Aurora Design on your device there.
Pairing completed.
Pairing
Bluetooth
completed.
connected.
And there's
And
music
then
of
I always
Sergei
allow the
Rachmaninoff, his cello sonata in G minor with the brother and
Rest
sister
book to
team
sync.
of Sheku Connie Mason.
So
and
now we have
Africa
no
Connie
we have
Mason.
no chords here,
Carol Lang
and
conducts
then we can
instrumental
kind of do the
music
same
through
thing again. Same thing, except
on the
we're
right channel.
we are streaming, and then what we can also do is we can probably go and try and find some music here that that'll work.
Row FM Digital Norfolk, 89.9 WHRJ Digital Gloucester
Now once you're
Courthouse, and 98.3
once you are
WHRJ.
also paired, okay,
Intermezzo.
you can
We're going to hear pianist
12 to
Pascal
2
Rocher and a
will
selection of music
play
of
music.
Debussy. These are some of the preludes from his book 1. We're going to get started.
You have to get the right playlist in here. Alright, so now once we got the playlist going, and we're streaming here, okay, we're not,
Big Joe, yeah. Ah, you real crazy, baby. Love you, man.
don't know how to get the,
Well, all right. You got yourself a Cadillac car.
somehow,
Well, all right. You
typically
hang
I can
out
get
with
the,
finest bar. Well, all right.
there we go. Nope, that's not it either. Anyway, something's wrong here. Typically it's just the artwork. So if you want to go to the next song, right, you just, next song once. Oh, there we go. You can learn how to use your iPhones and things. So now we're streaming here. Okay. Rewind. If you want to pause, 1 second and hold. 1 second. Yep, not enough. So now we're going to pause and we're going to go back to the radio. Your Bluetooth LED will flash at you. Now you can do things like voice commands and things like that. The microphone is hooked up. The microphone is hooked up, and so what we're going to do is we're going to press and hold. What time is it?
It's 5:04 p.m.
Now, this takes a minute because this is on Wi-Fi. If you had your cell phone, it would tell you all kinds of. It would be real fast. So that's how you can do that with the push button. You can also do that on your volume control by once you're already paired, you go 12 to 2 on the volume. What is the weather today?
It's currently clear and 31 degrees. Expect cloudy skies starting early evening. Today's high will be 33 degrees, and the low will be 22 degrees.
So that's with using what they call the hands-free things here, right, for the Aurora Design. Now this is an iPhone, so now that we're back to the radio, if your phone is in shouting distance, you can do, "Hey Siri, how are you?"
Hello, I'm fine. Thanks.
So that really takes the hands-free out of it, and that's kind of what I want to get the point across there, is that to use the voice commands, you have to do something with the radio. But if you have your phone handy, all you got to do is yell out, whether it's I don't know what Google is. Somehow she's kind of stuck, I think. Not stuck. So that's all of your all the functions of the radio. Radio is real nice. Wasn't a whole lot of gunk or anything inside of it. I think Joe said he was the original owner of the car, so that does something. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to try and get into some volume checks. It does get pretty loud. So anyway, Joe, we appreciate the business, and thank you so much for letting Rich Radio Conversions do your radio. If you want your radio converted like Joe's, please contact Rich Radio Conversions at 757-716-9305. You can also find us on the internet at rixradioconversions.com. We are on Facebook. I encourage everyone to look at the videos online to kind of get a feel for what you may or may not want in options, because there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of different configurations we can do for you. And that's all I have for now. Stay safe. Bye.
That's what I really want. You know it's out of
Girl, said you hallelujah. Girl, said you hallelujah. Girl, said you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the sun. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, hey, oh! What we need? Let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up.